Hello, hello. Happy Wild Wednesday, everyone. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Chris. If you're not, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Today, we're going to be working with our Wild Wednesday challenges. We're starting some new dailies and our collabs. So let's get started. Okay, guys, I don't know. I'm going to switch this over here. I don't know how this is going to work out. In my head, before I was like planning this, it was perfect. It was a perfect plan. I have $80 here for my dailies. It's not going to always be 80. I just don't know how much I'm going to need. I do have like extra money over here just in case, because I honestly don't know. So here's what's going to happen. For the first week of the month, I'm trying to do something where I am still saving for my month ahead, my emergency, and my travel. So my plan was to showcase one of my challenges. And so of course it's going to be themed to whatever that month is. And it's only going to be for the first week. So my idea was to scratch off 3 or to roll 3, right? And so the first scratch is going to be for my month ahead. The second scratch is going to be for my emergency. And then the third scratch is going to be for my travel. And it's all going to be random. And so that's how I'm going to save for this section, okay? With my showcasing one of my challenges. And then, of course, we all know about the daily savings. You can get this for free on my Ko-fi. And so my daily savings is going to be funding my home projects, okay? So then we're gonna go to that. And then it's gonna go back to our regular schmegular schedule, which is roll for your savings from Anna Banana Budgets, our 2 buffers, our emergency, and our goal savings, okay? So once I get the rhythm of this is going only to be for the first week. And then once I'm done with showcasing my challenge for the rest of the month, then I'm just going to put in, I'm not sure if I want to put $2, $3, or $5 in each one after the first week. So it's like a learning process right now, but so that's what we're going to start off with. So this cute little 4th of July challenge comes from my Etsy shop. It is under Holiday Scratchers. And we're just gonna scratch the first one. Okay, so the first one is going to month ahead, and that is for $2. So month ahead is gonna get $2. Let me know what you guys think about this idea, because I'm still not, I don't know, I'm not sold completely. Let's see what I'm gonna scratch next. And that is 1. Okay, so I'm just gonna go right here. And then that is for $6 going into emergency. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're gonna go into this one, and it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and so the third one is gonna go to travel, and that's gonna be for $7. I already need change. So I got change for my daily pouch. So 5, 6, and 7 going into travel. All right, and then that is how we are going to do that. Yeah, so this you can get in my Etsy, and we're gonna put this one back in the front. And then we're gonna move on to our daily savings, and today's Wednesday. So we're starting off with Wednesday. And in Wednesdays, it's Wild Wednesday, so we roll a wild D20 and save. Okay, so let's roll a D20. And we're gonna save, guys, it's the whole donut. It's $20. We're starting off super strong, and I'm not even mad at that. Like, for real, for real. Which color should we use? I think we should use, yeah, let's use blue. Let's do that. So we're gonna save, $20. Oh, you know what? That does not, please hold. Yeah, we're just gonna stick with this one because this one marks better. Okay, so we're gonna put in $20 for our daily savings. I do need to make a dashboard for this. So I will probably post that later on this week for you guys as well. Okay, next is roll for your savings. And I should probably leave this like this because it needs to dry. Okay, and then the roll for your savings comes from Anna Banana Budgets. We roll a color dot die, and that is blue, and blue is a D3, and we're saving $2 in here. Okay, alrighty, and then we go to our first buffer. Okay, we're going into our first buffer. This comes from Play to Save, and let's see which one we're gonna start off with. Orange. Orange is a D5, so let's get our D5, and that is for just $1, guys. Okay, that's okay. We will do better next time. And let me go ahead and just color this in. Once again, I'm recording late. It's been a long day. I know I'm on family leave, but I've been busy, guys. I've been busy with Etsy. I've been busy with my memberships, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. And then my kiddos, of course, need me. And so today we were just, you know, hanging out and enjoying each other. I didn't really, after I finished all my memberships, I went ahead and just hung out with them. So that was that. Okay, this goes to our first buffer. So then that means $19 is going into our 1,000 savings challenge. This comes from Maribel at Mint.co. And let me see if I have $1. I do, and I'm gonna take this last 20. All right. Okay, and then moving along, we are going into her emergency fund. All this you can find in her Etsy shop. One is a physical, and the rainy day one is a digital. We are gonna finish this, so that is exciting. This section right here, we are putting in $10. Each raindrop is $5, so we're putting in 10, and so now we should have 300. Let's see, 100, 200, 50, 70, 80, 90, 300, guys. Awesome. Okay, and then oh, I forgot to take this out. I'm so sorry, Mary. Okay, let's take that out. All right, next is, and last, our goal savings. We are putting in $20 in here. So we are gonna need that extra money that I did bring in. So I guess I'm gonna have to bring in $90, guys. So we're putting in $20 into your goal savings. We finally put in our first $1,000 placeholder. So that is super, super exciting. And then I went ahead and deposit that into my bank account for my high yield savings so that it accrues interest. And then once we meet our 10K, then I can do whatever I want with it. But until then, it is in pending mode. Okay, we do have these $3 left over. So I mean, technically we don't, but that's okay. We're gonna put these $3, since we didn't use them, into our daily pouch just in case we have IOUs or we complete any challenge. Okay, so what did we learn today? We learned that we are gonna need more money than we brought, and that's for our dailies, and they're really important, so I do not mind at all. I'm just going to have to readjust my budget for the rest of my challenges, and that's okay, because it's all eventually gonna go to a specific sinking fund. So, all right, let's move it along. We are now into our Wild Wednesday, and we have $100 going in here. How's everyone's day going? I know it's already night. You guys will probably see this tomorrow morning if you're not a night owl. All right, let's go ahead and start with Not Saving Sucks. And in this one, we're already in our last section. We are saving $30, right? Yes, we're saving $30 every time we come in here. And then we will be done completely with this challenge and this whole book. So 10, 20, and 30. Then next week we should be done with this. And then let's see, 20 and 30 out of 200. This comes from Lisa at the Budgeted Life, by the way. I'm so sorry. I need to remember. All right, so out of 200, we have 100, 20, 40, 60, and 70. $170 in here. All right, we're closing this puppy up. And, I need my bad apples case. Please hold. Okay. We have our bad apples. This comes from my Etsy shop. And let's see, let's take the card out. We need a green and a red marker because we are going to scratch off a bad apple, and that's going to determine which kind of dice I'm going to bring in. So that's a -2. Okay. We can bring in, let's bring in a D10. So our bad apple is -2. And I'm going to roll a D10. And that is this one right here. And that's an 8. So 8 minus 2 is 6. Okay, so we're going to put the 6 right there. And that's 2 minus 2, that is a 0. 8 minus 2, that's another 6. And 7 minus 2, that's a 5. So we're going to save $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, $17 today. So 10, 15, 16, and 17. Let's go ahead and see how much we have saved thus far. I need this and this. Okay, so we have 50, 100, 150, 160, 65, 66, 67. Oh no, I was already getting mixed up with a 50. Hold on, please hold. 51, 150, 160, 165, 170, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 176, and of course, I am going to 10, 15, 20, taking this and getting this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go, because when I record, I can't think. That's a thing, right, guys? I hope I'm not the only one. Okay, so bad apples, again, my Etsy shop. Get it today. It's super fun. You won't regret it. It comes with this cute acrylic box. Okay, here we go, here we go. All right, next challenge comes from Lacey over at Blue Kiwi Budgets. This is an exclusive for her Ko-fi members. Super cute stuff. She just came out with her July and it's adorable. So what I'm doing here is I'm coloring 3 at a time, and that is going to save us $9 because each icon I've allocated $3. So what I'm going to do is I guess I was gonna put a 1, but never mind. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and I'll be right back. I'm going to color this. So I colored that in. We're putting in $9 into this one. And so far, out of the summer challenge, we have 10, 15, 20. We're taking this back, taking this last 20. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have $24 in this adorable challenge. Okay, next is Duck Matchup, and this is from Sunny over at Savings Creations Co. Let's go ahead and we have money. Let's go ahead and put a 10, and we're gonna do the organized Olivia right here. She's so cute. Look at this. Sunny just comes up with like the cutest challenges, and I'm obsessed. So we're gonna put in $10 into this one, and let's see how much we have. 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. So let's do that. All right, and we're done with this one. All right, Honey Dukes comes from Steph's on a Budget. Each little candy is allocated to a certain amount. So let's see which one we're gonna scratch. 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that is a lollipop for $4. So let's put 4 on my handy dandy calculator. And let's keep going. 1. Okay, so we're gonna scratch this one. Let's do this one up here. And that is an empanada for $3. Let's keep rolling. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that is, it was confirmed last week that it was a chocolate. It was a chocolate box for $5. So we're putting $12 into this one, 10, 11, and 12. And let's see how much we have. 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. This one will eventually save us $75. All right, the next two I'm playing simultaneously. This comes from my bestie Maribel at Minto Co. When I first ordered from her, she sent this over in Happy Mail. And who would have thunk it? We are now besties. So I have had this for over a year. And then this year she made me my own personalized one that's going to eventually save us $40. So I'm just going to scratch one on each. And they're super cute cutouts. So this one's for $8. And let's do this one right here. Oh, another 8. Okay. Some things just never change, huh, bestie? $16 going into here. 5, 10, 15, and 16. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we still have $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and $6. That's going to go into our universal catch-all. And let me make some space here. The universal catch-all, I use it for all of my challenges, so it's just one. And this comes from Play to Save. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm coloring this one right here, which is this mint color. Once I'm done with this challenge, it'll eventually save us $340. Love that. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into our universal catch-all. Here we go. I still need to update you guys my baseball. It's probably not going to be till next week since this week's going to be a lot of money in our dailies. That's okay. All right, we're done with Wild Wednesday. We are now to our collabs. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110. So again, no change. Let's see how far we can get. So we are starting with our Disney collab. And this is hosted by Steph's on a Budget, Weekly Budgets, and Budgeting with Lysandra. We are, I don't know where we are. We're in September. Okay. So I decided that for this one, I'm just going to go ahead and save. Because it says like roll again, save next, skip, and all that jazz. I'm just going to go ahead and save the ones. So let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll do that next week. And then, yeah, I don't have change, so we're gonna have to do, oh wait, so that's 5 on this page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. And so now we need to get 5 on this page, and we're rolling a D4 for this one. So I do need my handy dandy calculator. 5, and that is a 3. Let me get this one. That is for 3. So plus 3, that's 8. I think I'll stop there. And no, let's go one more time. 2. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. $10. Nice. This is going to go to the end of my year trip. Thanks to my subscriber Elsie, who basically is like my life coach and tells me what to do with my life, and it just makes sense, so I go with it and I just listen to her now. So this is 100, 200, 300 that I use for Disney, and in cash going into my end of year trip is going is blah blah blah. I have 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. We're one away from 100. So close yet so far. Okay, we're done with Disney. We can put that to the side. All right, next is Survivor. And last week I had an IOU of $33. Here is my $33 that I am putting into this challenge. Let me take this paper clip back. And we are done with our IOU, okay? So we're gonna put that in there. All right, this week, I'm still in the game, guys. I am still in the game. I told you from the very beginning, but let me not jinx myself, so I'm just gonna shut up right now. All right, this week we're on week 26, and we are playing Pam's challenge at the Mrs. Champion. I've seen people play it. So fun. Super, super cool. I do need 5d6. So 1. Okay, 1. So I need, wait, I only needed 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, okay. So take 5d6 dice and roll them all at once. If you don't have the 5d6, then roll 1d6 5 times. Okay. Put the numbers you rolled in the boxes and add the numbers together. If you roll more than a 21 on any line, you will be up for elimination. So our goal is to not get 21. We do not want to bust. Okay, our first numbers, I'm gonna use purple. First numbers are 1, 3, 3, 4, and 6. I'm gonna add everything at the end, okay? Okay, so 1, 1, 2, 3, and 6. No! 6, 6, 6, 2, and 2. Okay, so I already failed. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 6 is 17. So I passed that one. Then 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I passed that one. And of course, the last one gave me the devil's number. And so this is 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Womp womp, I failed, guys. I failed, no. On the third one. Epic fail. Okay, so that was Survivor. I failed. I'm going to save $22 because that's the one I failed with. So let's see if I have changed story of my life. Okay, I hope I didn't mess that up, but I'll check. So we need 21 and 2, $22 going into here. Let's see. We have 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 111, and 112. But we've already been able to pull $300 in Survivor, and this is all going to my month ahead. So that's been good. All right, the next one is, I'm super excited. I've been loving this collab. This collab is the back to school collab, and I definitely need it because my son is now a teenager and apparently he needs all this extra clothes. So this collab is hosted by Weekly Budgets and Budget with Carly. And guys, I did come across the other 2 challenges that I had not found. And so we actually have all 14 challenges here, okay? So I am going to be able to use whatever card now that I have all the challenges. And I think I want to do this one. It's like calling my attention. 11. Okay. So let's go to number 11. Oh, we're done with number 11. Okay, so we'll put that away. All right, let's see this one. Number 14, yay, 14. And then 14, I put it back here. So the two that I couldn't find were from Veronica at Weekly Budgets and Budget with Mrs. P. So the one we're doing today is Budget with Mrs. P. And this one saves us $30. What we're doing is just finishing the complete challenge. I'm doing 1 page per week. So that way we can finish them in 14 weeks. Okay, so that's 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 26, 27, 28, 29, and $30. Perfect. We're going to save $30 in this one. And so now in Back to School Collab, we have been able to save 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, and 131. $131. And so now we go to the front of the page, or the second page. Isn't this so cute? I love the front and back. Adorable. And we are done with budget. Oh, wait. We are done with Budget with Mrs. P. And I guess we're marking it off with a red marker. And we're done. So fun. So we're done with 11 and 14. We're done with plenty of them. So I'm excited about this one. All right. Next is Welcome to Savings, Brook. And that is in here. Or let me go to Collabs. Okay. So we are going to Savings Brook, and I am the mayor of Savings Brook. This is hosted by Maddie over at Floating Funds, and she invited all of these amazing women. I'm gonna just go ahead and put this up here, and you guys can go ahead and take a screenshot to join her in being the mayor. So it's been super fun. I did have a $14 IOU. Apparently last week was all about the IOUs. So I am here to pay my dues. Even the mayor has to pay her fees, okay? So here we go. We are gonna roll a D6, and then that's gonna determine where we are gonna go. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we are visiting Bobby. Let me get, where's my little Monopoly piece? I guess I lost it. All right, I'll use this one. We're going to Bobby's World. Do you guys remember that show? I loved it. The mom, like, was a whole vibe. She was like, Bobby. Okay, let me see what my girl Bobby wants. And she needs houseplants for 4, a t-shirt for 5, blanket for 10, fire pit for 3, and hair elastics for 2. So I am trying to put $20 into this collab. So I'm gonna put that right there. And then I'm gonna mark off the 10. So now we have $10 left. I'm gonna put that in my calculator, and we need $10 in Bobby's. Okie dokie. All right, what's next? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Home office. Okay, let's go to the home office. And all we need to complete home office is paper clips for $4. Nice. So let's see if I have $1 here. I do. And then I'm going to take this 5 and put that in here. And we are done with home office. So what I'm going to do now is just skip this one. So I'm going to mark this one off. Okay. All right. Moving along, moving along. We have $6 left. Okay. Let me put that 10 back. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are visiting Christelle. Where are you, Christelle? There you are. Okay, so it looks like the only thing she needs is leggings, and she will be finally moved in. So 1, 2, and 3 going into Christelle's, and she is done. Done. So what we're going to do is mark her off, or what should I do? Should I just put like a little heart? Yeah, we're just gonna put a little heart to tell us that she is a happy camper. Okay, so we are at Crystal's. We have $3 left, guys. 1 and 2. And of course, we're gonna go to the Etsy shop. Okay, in the Etsy shop, we have to roll a D20, and then that's gonna determine where we're gonna put our $5 in, okay? So, we have our D20, and we're going to number 11. So let's see, that's 6, 10, and Kristen is where we're gonna go shopping. So I'm gonna put in $5 into here. So I don't have change. We're putting in $5 because we went to go shop at Kristen's Etsy shop. Okay, and we are done. So we will start at the Etsy shop next time. Okay, and that was all of our $20. Let's put this to the side. Okay, so now we are with Water Wars, and this is with all these amazing females right here. It's super fun. Some are returning from the snowball and wanting to join for the summertime. And it is myself with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, with 14 other great creators. Okay, so we want to put in $20. Therefore, we have all this money left over. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so we have money left over just in case we go beyond. So I will leave that right there. And let's go ahead and see where our first card is going to go to. Okay, we're going to Becca Budgets. So that is, okay. So we're throwing a water balloon at Becca Budgets. Let me put $20 on the board. And let's see where we're going to go. So I need my D6. 1. Okay, so we're gonna put it on number 3. So we're going to take away $3 and let's keep going. 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we have to roll a D4. And that is for $3. So minus 3, let's keep going. 1. That is for $3 because I'm marking off the buckets. Let's keep going. 1 again. Rose fell, step over her, and go 3 spaces. Where do I go? Where's Rose? 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that is $1. Let's keep going. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and that is for $2. So minus 2. Are we staying on this board? 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I have to roll a D3. And that is for $2. So minus 2. Let's keep going. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Blanche passed a mere run. Oh, Blanche passed a mirror, run past her 2 spaces, 1 and 2. Okay, so we've marked this, and now we're at the water balloon bucket. Okay, and so now she's throwing the water balloon bucket at Anna Banana Budgets. So let's go to Anna's, to right here. All right, let's start at the bucket. 3, 1, 2, and 3, and that is for $2. Let's keep going. 1, and that is a D4, and that is for $3. So minus 3. All right, let's keep going. And 3. 1, 2, and 3, and we have to roll a D6, and that is for 6. Okay, so minus 6. So we have to put an extra $5. So 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we have $1 left over. Nice. So I am putting everything in one pouch because all of this is going to go to one thing. I don't know what. Maybe because it's water balloons, maybe to my pool repair. because that's going to need a lot of love. So we shall see. We shall see. All right, I'm putting these cards in the back, and then we will start at the top next week. But we still have $1 left over. So you know where that's going. It is going to go into our universal catch-all. And that is for 1. And we hadn't touched 1. 1 is super cute blue. So let's go ahead and do this one, my favorite marker. All right, guys, that is all that I have for you guys today. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. It is a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. Be kind to one another. Let me know what you guys think of my new dailies. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Takeoff Thursday. Until next time, bye, guys.